Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Publicly Buzzed Live on a random Saturday morning going into the afternoon here on the East Coast. Yeah, I thought I'm honestly just coming on because I'm bored. Yeah, I'm waiting on my fiance to get home from work, and we're gonna have to do some stuff here on Saturday. But in the meantime, Twitter is a fucking war zone and absolute chaos today. And yeah, I'm just gonna kind of go over that and literally just react to Twitter and hang out with you guys for a bit. Thank you everyone for hanging out and coming through. Really appreciate it. Everyone that hung out last night for the 5K special, appreciate the shit out of that. Last night was fun as hell. I dropped the link for that in the comments there. That was with my good friend Jay from the Shaming of Jay channel. Awesome dude, and a really fun episode last night. Again, it's a little bit different for a true crime community, and I realized that we will be doing stuff like that probably whenever we celebrate whether it's an obstacle, a threshold that we've reached, like the next one's gonna be 6K, something like that, or who knows, maybe it'll be a birthday. Who knows what we'll be celebrating? But episodes like that will go down here on the channel. And but yeah, I appreciate everybody. Everybody seemed to have a pretty good time last night. See, the chat is filling up already. As you guys come through, please hit that like, guys. That really helps me out, helps get this video out into the old YouTube algorithm. Please share this out to your social medias as well. YouTube loves that. And leave a comment. Leave comments below after the fact. And yeah, like this video as well. Appreciate it. Antisocial Butterfly Danielle. I just woke up also. Haven't been up that long. As you know, after a Friday night, we go pretty long. Last night was hilarious. It was crazy. Yeah, Mandy Joe, Amanda, Gina Marie coming through. Happy Saturday, Lisa M, Devil Doll 666. Tuesday Child, sweet and salty. Excuse me. Avalia, I believe. Yeah, I've been reading something like this. I found it very sketchy, the info about the sister suspecting him and his family searching the car. A lot of weird info like that coming out from this, right? Some of the Papa Rogers stuff coming through. What is going on? I haven't watched this special yet either, the Dateline special. So keep that in mind. I do plan on watching it. I don't actually have cable, but I will find it. I'll surf out. No, maybe not surf out. Well, set out on the seas, if you get my drift, to find this. It shouldn't be too hard. I think there's some clips here on Twitter as well we may run into, but do the chat here just for a second. Daisy Dead, hello, thank you for coming. You're right here. I don't watch TV, was getting a little bored. Thank you for joining us, really appreciate that. Yeah, I didn't even tell anybody I was going live. I just kind of did it. I woke up, saw Twitter was a mess, going crazy, and I thought that I would jump on here, put my 2 cents into it, like one will on the old intro nets. Yeah, Jennifer Coffendorfer, everyone's favorite. She's in a war out here with these people, folks. It gets pretty wild. Oh yeah, still say I'm gonna let some more people roll through here. Miss Thing, thank you, appreciate it. Thank you so much. Happy Saturday, American Princess, Jinlo 13. Yeah, thank all you guys, appreciate it. Yeah, last night was fun, Danielle, it was crazy. It was really fun. Chris Pepper, thank you very much. Appreciate that, brother. You come through. Leave that DNA on it. Leave that DNA on it. Good stuff. Harry Gent, seeing some new names come through here as well, guys. Appreciate the hell out of it. Threads, good morning to you as well. Happy afternoon. Getting close. Unless you're on the West Coast. Detective Amanda Meow. Right here, Samantha. BK, definitely guilty. See, that's where I'm going into here on Twitter. The camps. I talk about them all the time. We have these different camps that are formed, and the war zone, my friends, is not only YouTube, but Twitter as well. Happy Saturday, Glassy City Girl. Love the name. Thank you very much. The Chick Antique coming the fuck through. J Lord. Hell yeah. Appreciate everybody. Seriously. Yeah, Jennifer Coffendorfer. Well. Knife sheath. Check. K-Bar. Check. And for the people in the back, Papa Roger. So what are they saying here? Are they saying that and now people watching this Dateline thing, clue me in the chat here. Are they saying that they verified all the things that she's saying here? Well, here's a little clip. Sure this sound's working.
Families were celebrating. It was Christmas Eve 2022, and the Kohberger's home in Albrightsville was no different, except...
Yeah, I haven't watched Dateline, and I couldn't even tell you how long, probably 20 years when I actually lived in a house with cable. I've been off cable for 09 or something like that, but I'm talking even when it was just be on TV with, the grandparents or something. So the editing's going to be top notch for something like this. The voiceover dude seems to be on point, but some of this information that I've seen come through, I don't know shit about it. I made a joke earlier about a source. They're saying, I guess he's going down the source path as well. So the source says the dad didn't believe it, but the source also says that the family believed it enough, I guess from the sister talking about it, that they went outside to actually look at the car. Like, what in the world? Haven't heard anything like that. Uh-oh. Oh, Ashley's on the case, boys. Let's see what the hell she's got to say about it.
Now that the grand jury has spoken, Brian Kohberger has officially been indicted.
I don't think that's specifically about the Dateline thing. Exactly. Here, the defense diaries, our buddy Bob Motta coming through. Considering this case is gagged, Judge should haul Dateline and its producers into court and order them to reveal their unnamed law enforcement sources, because if true, the gag has been massively violated and the leak needs to be held in contempt. And again, anybody that doesn't know, Bob Motta from Defense Diaries will be appearing on this show soon. I really want to put together a cool episode for him to come in and put his expertise on. But yeah, I reached out to him. He's seen the reaction video that I did of him and Jay having their interview. I'm really excited to have him on the show and get a real, actual defense attorney on here, criminal defense attorney on here. Okay, and anybody that hasn't checked out his podcast, go do it now. It's crazy. I'm just now starting the Gacy tapes, but he's throwing his 2 cents in here as well. Let's see what everybody's saying on that. See old Sharon out here, Sharon Kirk. I was quite taken by this episode. It was riveting. Don't forget unnamed sources took out our 37th president. I think the episode added a lot of possibilities as to what really happened and who BK really is. You can believe it or not. It's your choice. The point is, there is a gag order in place, ma'am. The whole reason we're in the situation we're in now with the grand jury is because of a lot of this source stuff leaking, right? A lot of this, a lot of people that are close to this that are going to be witnesses or could be put in danger. Their lives being put in danger. There's so many psychos out here. Are you kidding me? They're lurking. They flooded Moscow when this first happened, going to businesses on foot, in person, trying to get a scoop or a story. Absolute harassment was going on during this entire thing. And, I don't know what exactly is going on. And I do think there's some fishy shit happening. There's a lot of stuff that doesn't feel right, but also there's so much misinformation. It's hard to guide my way through it. Also saying here, without naming the source, the anonymous source always coming through here. Other than stating it was law enforcement, Dateline NBC and Dateline Keith, I guess that's the dude that's narrating it. It is Keith Morrison. Reporting that they have confirmed that the K-bar knife and sheath were purchased by the defendant on Amazon. This better show up at trial or Dateline has sold out. Keep a lot of this stuff in mind, right? A lot of these things, especially now that this stuff is coming out from, NBC, and one of the biggest news sources in the world, arguably the biggest. You have CNN, you have Fox, you have big, massive, the mainstream media, right? The conglomerates that are lurking over this thing. They're involved in this now too, putting out documentary style pieces before we get to the trial, and I can see the point here of why the gag's in place. And then if you have a source just leaking this material out for people to make content, it is pretty wild. Again, I can see why the grand jury has actually been put into place. Look at the chat here just for a second. Thank you again, everyone, for hanging out on your Saturday afternoon as we're coming into here. Morning if you're on the West Coast, and God knows where else in the world you may be. I know a lot of people come through here. Old thread, I'm in that boat. Crimes, Lies, and Videos tape. Awesome name. Bingo, the sister noticed something off and suspected her brother. Yeah, and then, I guess they mentioned the glove wearing around the holidays. Katrina Miller, thank you for popping in here. I haven't watched it, but however, Papa Roger was coming out after BK was arrested, and I highly think it was a student behind that. As far as the K-bar, he could have bought one. Anyone could. And one of my first ever live streams was actually on the Papa Roger post on Facebook. And I've still got that. I will put the link in the chat here. Now, beware, this is the first time in my entire existence on this planet that I had heard the word sheath. So I sound like an absolute moron while I'm saying the word through this entire video. Keep that in mind. But that right there, this link I'm putting, is all of the messages in real time, me scrolling through the Facebook and going over the Papa Roger stuff if you do want to check that out on your own time. Katrina, appreciate you for being here. Karen D, the story about the sister is presumably true or Dateline would get sued. I'll see a lot of people saying this. Now, that's what's going to have to come out here, I think. Again, it's going to be a long period of time, but I think that a lot of this could get muddied in how much content's coming out. Now, again, you know, NBC, Dateline, this is right now, the two different things are trending nationally right now. Brian Kohberger and Idaho 4, three things, and Dateline because of this, which aired last night. Okay, so people are really talking about this again. That's why I'm doing the stream right now. Twitter was going wild. Everyone on Twitter is losing their minds. Again, the camps posted up like they're digging their heels in on a lot of this stuff here. But it's going to have to come down to a lot of these mainstream media outlets, especially like NBC and Dateline, right? Everyone keeps saying, you know, the credibility here would be on the line. They don't report false information. That's what I want to see. I'm hoping that's what happens. So we dig in here a little bit more. Carrie Rawson. She was on NBC as well. I need to watch her clip. She might have posted it on her Twitter. Anybody that's not following her, definitely go give her a follow as well. She was on, yep, she's right here. We'll check this out. She was on Jay's show from the Shaming of Jay yesterday getting interviewed. Yeah, Carrie Rawson talks about her journey to becoming an advocate for victims. And it was a really cool interview. Really, I mean, they really touched a lot on what she's trying to do now in her journey on this thing. You got the BTK killer, you know, which is her father. She could never escape that. But that's not who she is at the end of the day, right? She's out here, and on Twitter, if anybody follows her on Twitter, I would definitely recommend it. She is an advocate for a lot of cases, missing person cases, wrongful death case. It's endless. She is an advocate for victims. And yeah, she's trying to get her name out there on that side of things where she could stop, hopefully, anytime anybody wants to talk to her being associated with her father. And that is 100% a reasonable thing to want to happen, especially when she's putting in so much work. But yeah, let's listen to this just for a second here. As well.
Gary, how old were you when you realized your dad was not who you thought he was?
I was 26. It was February 2005. I'd moved to Michigan out of college, gotten married, been married 18 months, and I had gotten home for Christmas in 2004 with my dad, stayed with my parents, told my dad goodbye, I love you, I'll see you soon. And then 6 weeks later, the FBI knocked on my door in Michigan at the end of February and said, hey, your dad is BTK. Then the world bottomed out on all of us, and it's never been the same since. We went from being best friends, him walking me down the aisle, camping and hiking and moving me all over and taking care of me and teaching me like everything you would want to know about the outdoors. We went from that to like my 26-year-old self losing my father, having everything I knew about my father being told it was a lie. I have a detective that will tell me every day of your life with your father was a lie. How do you talk about that you love this person and you still love them, but it's not safe to be in relationship with them now? Like, how do you navigate all that? I got into trauma therapy. I found out I had PTSD. Then I forgave my dad in 2012 just to let go of what he had done, not to the victims or not to the community, but to my family, to me. And that's when I started coming back to myself and I got stronger and I started finding my own me, the girl that my dad had raised to be really, really strong. And then I started speaking up in the media, and I realized as soon as I started speaking up, it was like this release valve. And then all of these crime victims started showing up, and trauma victims. They all started contacting me. And they're like, something you're doing, something you're saying is helping us. You're talking about forgiveness. You're talking about being, you know, a kid of a criminal. You're talking about faith and overcoming. You're talking about love. Every family I know that's like mine, we all get it, and it never goes away. It's like we get lumped in, even though we're innocent and we're crime victims. We get lumped in with my dad's actions, and there's like this stain that follows us the rest of our lives. Once I realized I could help people, then I was like, okay, I gotta keep healing. So I went back into therapy, and I processed everything my dad did, and then I went back into therapy again and again, so that I can continue to find my old self again.
Yeah, I want to watch that myself. I just thought I'd play that while we were scrolling through here for a minute. L coming through right now. Remember, 2 months membership coming through with the Buzzkiller. She looks so similar to him. Yeah, you can tell. That's definitely the daughter. Hold on. And I know you're already memmed up, but still. Welcome to the party, pal. Gotta throw it out there. Gotta throw it out there. Right here, Jay. People may have not liked Dateline, but Carrie is a victim, and the hate is not warranted here. 100%. Yeah, she's trying to do some really cool stuff on Twitter for victims. Let's continue down the old Twitter rabbit hole here of this stuff. Also got the Brian Kohberger hashtag out here. See right here, the Dateline producer. Is this actually a Dateline producer? It appears so. We're told that law enforcement agents surveilling Brian Kohberger in PA almost ran their car into him one night. He was walking by the side of the road wearing gloves, carrying his trash to a neighbor's garbage can. It was 4 a.m. See, I mean, it's a good mix. It's a crazy mix, actually. Again, it's all about the camps. And everyone needs to look at everything together. The people that are going down the roads of picking out certain points and then they can't get past that point, that's not the way to do it either. Like, again, needs his day in trial, but as we here at Publicly Buzzed, and 100% Dan and I have been going through the affidavit, there is 100% reason why this man is in the position he is. It's been broken down many times. Yo, thank you again. Appreciate that. I mean, hold on, Katrina. How come we haven't really heard from his family? I mean, why would his family be coming out, like, with all of the harassment? Literally the reason we're in the situation we are with the grand jury is the endless mainstream media and internet sleuth harassment. Like, it's crazy. People are absolutely out of their freaking minds. Like, the harassment that's already, you know, and again, that's what came out. The sister has lost their jobs. How messed up is that? Like, people are fucking crazy. Yeah, Karen D, do you know if Monday is televised? I've heard mixed reports, and Jay coming through with the answer. Taped, then released later, not live from what I understand. Everybody's going to be covering that one, I'm sure, on Monday. Miss Thing, buying a knife from Amazon is a stupid move. Better going in disguise to store, in my opinion. Hello, Heather. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. Laughing Stock. Tuesday, I do think BK is guilty. Again, always going to be a healthy mix in here because I welcome all of that. If any, again, I've talked about it 1,000 times. The channels that only allow one or the other are fucking up. Got to have a healthy mix to have an actual conversation. But then the crazies seep in. They start leaking through. Let's see here, Coffindoffer. Yeah, she's been going at it now. One last hearing set for Monday. The motion to compel will be argued. Essentially, the defense is saying the prosecution hasn't turned over all the evidence they have. The prosecution is saying, yes, we have except for evidence not required by the rules of discovery. I think that was in. Hold on. Go back to the Idaho. I think I lost the. Yeah, here we go. Probably should go to the Dateline one. I'd like to see some more clips, actually. Here we go. Another clip.
Kaylee, she was honestly such an amazing friend. We were very close our freshman year, and so we would always take like little trips up to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, or just like hang out and like go to dinners together. And so kind of just like miss having her around.
Kaylee was the middle of 5. She was very competitive. She was very spontaneous. You could wake her up in the middle of the night and say, hey, pack your bags, we're going to Mexico in the morning. And she would be like, are you serious? Let's go.
Her friends always said she was the one that would, if something was gonna happen, like spring break, she was the one like, all right, we're gonna make this happen. And everyone else was like, are we really gonna do this? And then she'd be like, the next day, she's like,
Our tickets are booked.
we're booked, we're going, it's done. So she had that instinct to like just take charge, get it done, and then make memories.
And Maddie, the relationship with her, how did that get so close?
These girls were best friends since 6th grade, like inseparable. They went to college together. They went to high school together. They lived in a house together. They were true, ultimate best friends, and Maddie had been a huge part of our life.
She was in marketing, and she liked the city life, and she thought that that would give her a good opportunity to be in a city and make good money and have a successful life. Xana was beautiful. She was always smiling. There's this video we found where she's just spinning in a 360 with this huge smile, and you just want to know that person because she was just full of life.
So what's the story about you and Xana?
We were at another friend's apartment just trying on like Santa and like Olaf hats and just being fools, I guess. We were just running around and like, I don't know, laughing and dancing.
That's a memory to carry around with you, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I miss that.
Ethan was an incredible kid. I mean, I don't know if we could have done a better job.
He loved everybody.
Yeah, the parents is the worst. That's what messes me up is the parents talk, man.
And everybody loved him. Everybody wanted to be around him. You know, he's just that guy that, you know, when he walked into the room or on the basketball floor or the soccer field, you know, everybody just, that's where he wanted to be. He wanted to be with Ethan. He was truly one of a kind kid.
Thank you, brother.
And we miss him dearly.
He was so kind and caring, and I mean, he just made sure everyone was included in everything, and he knew how to make everyone smile and have a good time.
I just want people to remember Ethan as someone who would put a smile on your face, do good to others, and he just loved being around people.
Even with justice, you're never going to get those people back. So I hope everyone understands that there's 4 families involved in this, and it's not easy.
I wish they could see how much their lives meant to so many.
No, talking about the parents, that one always gets to me. It's another clip here. So they got a bunch of clips. You don't need cable. Ain't nobody need no damn cable. It's all right here. I do want to see the whole thing. The documentaries are, when they're done properly and right, and they're not just completely sensationalized, which I hope this is not, from a a giant entity like Dateline NBC News, huge. Come on. So, but I see professionals, I see experts questioning it. So, we live in a weird time, guys. We live in a very weird time where a lot of people do a lot of shady shit for money. I mean, it's just the truth, and it sucks, and for ratings, and to stay in the race, the ratings race, it's a rat race between a lot of these companies, and it really muddies. I hate to keep using that phrase, muddies the water, but it fucking does, man. Look through the chat here just for a second. %, Annie Potts. I feel bad for the families who were looking forward to hearing all the evidence for the Sims, and the prosecution robbed them of that. Yeah, I wish it wouldn't have went the way it went, but I do still see why it did. Because of, I mean, I would, again, all the little things that's come out on the internet and on YouTube and everybody that's coming out, and dude, that shit's scary and weird as shit, man. Yeah, absolutely breaks my heart listening to the families talk about them, and always cry listening to the memories. They're reporting Reddit BS, says Detective Amanda Meow. Facts. That's a weird time. I know we got a big mixed crowd in here today. And I missed a $20 super chat from Karen D. 1999. Great coverage. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Karen. Thank you very much. Seriously. Again, it's okay to have differing opinions. Just keep it civil, keep it nice. Unlike Twitter. You want to get wild, let's go to Twitter, because I get a little wild on there too. I don't attack anybody on there, but the discussions get pretty fiery. Oh my God, yes, muddies the water like the evil scientists used last night. Dear God, the filthy hot dog water. Yeah, again, anybody that did not watch last night's stream, please go and do so. We had an absolute blast celebrating again. 5,000 of you people, and I think I'm probably going over 5.5 right now. I was just late celebrating, but last night's episode is a special one. It's just it's a comedy. It's a come down from a lot of this crazy stuff that we cover type of episode, which we do quite often. And again, next Thursday we'll do a little bit more promoting here real quick. Next Thursday I'm going to be doing a members only episode once a month. If you remember, once a month you get a members only episode that is a normal episode. So we do Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays. It's always probably going to be a Tuesday or Thursday, but this next Thursday is going to be a members only show. So if you are a member, you're going to get some special content there. And again, once a month we do that. We did it in March, we did it in April, and we're going to do it next week here for May. And yeah, like to bring a little bit of extra content for the people that are coming through, and again, that are the producers of the content here on Publicly Buzzed. I'm also going to drop the Discord link, trying to get the Discord rocking and rolling. And I've got a couple of different new things happening in there. I've got one under the text channels. I've got a new thread called New Trials to look at, and I'm trying to figure out some new stuff maybe some people would be interested in to start covering. Jump in the Discord, jump in the conversation. A lot of different stuff out there. Let's see here. Look back through here just for a second. Again, thank you all for hanging out. Bogart for adventure. Innocent until proven guilty doesn't mean internet sleuths should literally be working for the defense. Thank you very much for being here. Providing your opinion as well, Bogart. Danielle, he will plead not guilty. I agree. Chris Pepper, I've served on a grand. Wow, interesting. And no one does. No deaths, excuse me. No chains, no more. Right here. Oh, Harlot coming through. I'd like to think the families would rather wait to see the evidence. If it's better for the case as a whole, plus they already know a lot more than we do. Yeah, good job with that, Unravel. I don't even have cable to record it, so I'm going to have to figure it out, which I will. I mean, I'm going to set the hit the C's later to find it, because I do want to see it in succession. We're going to watch another clip here in a second here. Crimes, Lies, and Videotape. Why didn't Ann Taylor show any evidence that could get her client off? Now her client has to sit locked up for months. Well, one second. Let's see, my fiance is. That's what I'm waiting on for her to get off work today, so we can go and get a Saturday going. Here, Iris. Excuse me. It's good to agree and disagree. It opens up conversation that may be the problem. That may be the problem in the BK case. Thank you, Chick Antique. Appreciate it. Congrats on the 5K. I remember the days of 30 in chat. I know. This thing went crazy this year. I appreciate it. Dateline also stated Brian definitely did see DM, like on a date type situation. They had went out.
The profiles are based upon behavior, and not just the behavior of the offender, but the behavior of the victims, the interactions that are occurring between the victim and the offender. You look at the crime scene, the wounds, the type of wounds that are inflicted, what the wounds have been caused by.
And what we learned was that the weapon is very important because the probability that one would be dealing with kind of more serious traits of potential mental illness, or at least a kind of social oddness, a bizarreness, is increased when anything other than a firearm is used in a mass murder. So the first part of the profile for me was that this was an individual who would likely be perceived by other people to be odd, a little bit kind of paranoid, explosive, hot-headed, mechanical, rigid, a little bit kind of agitated with people, particularly people that he felt slighted him. Secondly, because of the intimacy of the murder and the use of that particular kind of blade, we began to speculate that this was somebody who probably had years of feeling like something of a failure interpersonally, that had control issues, probably particularly with women who felt inadequate. When you've interacted with a lot of people who committed heinous offenses, what you start to realize is that most of the time there is a discernible motive. There's a kind of a human motive, like reacting to trauma or jealousy or anger or something like that. But then as people sort of climb the scale of aberrant personality, you start to see people who act purely out of a long-standing sense of inadequacy, anger, fantasy.
Oh, that's interesting. This does look pretty good. Oh yeah, and right here, when this becomes a 3-part Netflix biopic, on Brian Kohberger, do you agree that Jake Gyllenhaal would play that probably is who would play him? That's definitely going to be coming. And now Netflix makes some really good docs too. We got to get that bullshit out. Like I want to watch this again. I'm not going to come on here and just bash it. This is really just an episode on the madness that I was seeing on Twitter. And now that I'm here, I want to see some of these clips. What else did the Dateline producer say? Let's give him a follow there. He's probably got some good stories coming through, right? Here he is talking about Papa Roger, though. That is crazy. Papa Roger also posted that he thought the white car was a red herring. Yeah, please go through that video that I posted of the Papa Roger stuff. I'll post that link again. Yeah, this is one of my earliest streams. It's one of my earliest streams, and before I really got the hang of it, again, it's almost embarrassing. And again, it's the first time in my entire existence that I can think of that I had to at least say the word out loud, sheath. So I say it like a moron the entire time. But that video I just posted in the chat there is me going over all of the comments that are now no longer available from Facebook group of Papa Rogers posting. So that is preserved on my channel. Who knows though, right? But to see that they're going down this avenue is pretty interesting. See what the comments are saying on that one. Papa Roger was wrong. The white 2011-13 launcher was no red herring. The public was told by law enforcement throughout not to believe rumors, but rather only the facts put forward by them. Yet the public 11 to 13 Bola never changed to the 11 to 16. Little things like that are easy. Like, I'm only know this because we just went back through it. Like, if you really do read the affidavit, David, and how they break down the car stuff, in my head, it actually makes sense with the expert. It looks like that they had terrible footage at first and they couldn't actually make out, probably, this is my interpretation. Again, it's just my thought and opinion. They couldn't make out what exactly it probably was. So the expert put it in this. We have a White Alatra episode as well, from 11 to 16. Well, I think it was 11 to 18 in the episode that we used with the pictures, but 11 to 16 in the affidavit. And then once he got better footage, probably from the WSU campus, when they actually seen that car there with no front license plate, they narrowed it down within 3 years, 14 to 16, and his was 15. So that actually makes sense to me on some of that. But to the point of the Papa Roger stuff, he was in that. If you go and look at that video that I put in the comments there, multiple times he said, I don't think there's nothing to the White Elantra guys, trying to, just very strange, right? I don't know. This stuff's crazy. I can't believe that they're talking about this. I need to watch this episode. Okay, Laura M. and Dr. John have an interesting conversations about Papa Rogers on the Hidden Podcast. I'll have to check that out. My God, you had Coffindoffer on your show and are retweeting Papa Roger nonsense. What the hell happened to my favorite show? What an absolute disappointment. I've seen a lot of people coming through with stuff like that. Just because it doesn't fit your narrative doesn't mean it's not true. So a 1-2 minute Papa Roger blurb from a source you have no idea about, and one interviewee out of many has led you to freak out at your own favorite show. Sounds fickle. I wish people didn't just jump the gun on a lot of this stuff, because I don't know. I want to figure it out. I want to form my own opinion after I see the show. Again, this is me going through the Twitter's after, the after effect of watching the show. Everyone that actually has seen it, probably a weird viewpoint, quite honestly and frankly, but. Yeah, I need to pull out all the stuff and make all the little Papa Roger posts to make something synced with it, put it all together. It's a lot though. But that does surprise me that they're talking about that. I can't believe Dateline is sleuthing through Reddit and then calling us sleuths. I hope you guys get sued by the defense for this. That's what we're going to have to see, right? Is any of this stuff going to come up in the actual trial? Have they landed into the sensationalized, crazy part of this thing as well? Look through the chat here. Thank you all for being. Almost got 300 people in here. Thank you all for hanging out. Appreciate it. Yeah, hit that like. Get those likes up. 86 likes, 300 people in here. If you're hanging out in the back, what are you doing? Hit that like. Get her going. Get this thing out there, folks. The beginning of the afternoon on a Saturday, 12:30 Eastern time here where I'm at. Wherever else you're at in the world, hope you're having a good Saturday. I'm really just waiting on my fiance to get off so I can so we can start this Saturday out. Got to go do some shopping, do a few things. But again, I got on here and I've seen everyone freaking the hell out. Mostly at Coffindorfer. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna pop on here and see what the hell's going on. Watch a few of these clips. And they've been pretty interesting. And again, once I actually watch the episode, I'll report back as well. Follow me on Twitter though. Twitter is where I'm posting, pretty much my more fluid thoughts throughout the day. Of course, I use the community here on YouTube also, but boom, Twitter though. I know. I'll throw it out there a little bit. I've been saying it. Get a little bit crazier on the tweet machine. Papa Roger's in here right now. Dear Lord, my God. We're shutting this son of a bitch down. Anybody that saw the show last night, the hacker came in, took it over. It was probably Papa Rogers. It's all making sense. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. Fuck 48 hours, says Tuesday's Child. Verica Z. Cannot believe they're doing this documentary before the man even got trial proven that he was guilty. This is not good because it just creates more hatred for Brian, innocent until proven guilty. Kind of going through here. Just getting some voices out there. Trying to pop them up. A lot of conversations going on. Again, just keep it civil. Only rule here on Publicly Buzzed in the chat is don't be a piece of shit. Don't suck. Don't attack anybody. Bring your opinion, but no attacking anyone. There's no reason for that. We're all adults here, or we should be, with the subject matter that we are covering on a regular basis. Papa Rogers is coming on the panel, ladies and gentlemen. That'll be clipped out. Can you believe they use some guy named Papa Rogers? Chad jumped. Dear God. Mother of God. Let's see what else this guy's saying. Kaylee and a couple of friends were due to leave for Europe in June. At least one of her friends told us that she still plans to go. Dylan Mortensen isn't talking about her experience, so we'll have to wait to understand more about what she felt, heard, and did that night. Here we go. They're talking about all of it. So, I mean, the one thing I can say, they've waited. They haven't been, I've been covering this for 5 months now, 6 months now. Yeah, next month will be 7 months. Yeah, 6 months. So, like, this whole time, did they have people behind the scenes, or did they just start going out and diving on the internet and picking up anything they could, and they got a little bit of Papa Rogers here, and they got a little bit here? So there's a lot of horse shit out there. So much so that I would have to do days of work to debunk tons of it. And I know there's a lot of other creators out here that do that legwork, and there's a lot of other people that go the opposite direction and just add more false narratives to shit like this, which, let's see what everybody's saying here. I get carried away. My heart goes out to her. I hope she is feeling supported and surrounded by love. Absolutely. According to Mr. Consalves, she's talking to someone. Did she directly decline an opportunity to speak with Dateline? Wow, I would hope. Honestly, any of these people talking to these, it's crazy. I would never. I don't know. I know it happens every single day, but I would never. Maybe it's just me. Just having heard the things she did and thinking after silence that everything was okay, and seeing his eyes and bushy brows, yes, as he left, only to find out the next day what actually happened. Interesting. We believe this woman might have been one of the PhD students whom Brian Kohberger shared an office with at WSU. We could never confirm this. I'm going backwards here, but Pullman PD released this video in 166 pages. Okay, he's live tweeting the episode here. Okay, I get it. Still interesting to kind of see what's up here. Yeah, I've got to watch it. I got to check it out. Seems like they covered and went over a lot of stuff here. Saying, oh my God, BK installed a video security system in a woman's apartment. I've heard that one. Again, the Papa Rogers man's popping off here. Investigators confirmed Brian Kohberger was Papa Rogers. For all those who claim this was nonsense, I believe you should apologize. Now, I've seen people say that they haven't. You'll see this post, right? This is the world we're living in. You'll see this. You're like, oh, confirmed. Okay, shit. She must have saw something. Then you'll dig in a little deeper and they're like, well, actually, it wasn't confirmed. And you're like, huh? You literally have to watch this stuff to form your own opinions on everything in this life. I truly believe that. Let's see what she's saying a little further. The Justice Team. Who is Papa Roger? He appeared online during the investigation of the Idaho 4, giving his opinions and key insights into the crime scene, like the sheath of the knife found. Let's see. I watched that episode. Did not hear. Here we go. Did not hear that any investigator other than uninvolved FBI agent confirmed that. Plus, there's a gag order, so highly unlikely. I didn't need Dateline to tell me anything. Then what are we talking about to begin with? It's already muddied in the comment section here. Am I wrong? This tweet, I'm not no shade on anybody here, whatever, but this is a tweet that's out. There's a public tweet. Investigators confirm Brian Kohberger was Papa Rogers. Dateline's the hashtag. For all of those who claimed this was nonsense, I believe you should apologize. Explains a little bit, someone right here. I watched that episode, what the tweet I just mentioned for, tying it together, did not hear that any investigator other than any uninvolved FBI agent confirm that. Plus, there's a gag order, so highly unlikely. And then this person, I don't know if it's a she, the picture, I didn't need Dateline to tell me anything. It was nice. They told everyone else, though. So what do you mean by that? We shall see. If it's confirmed at trial, I'll gladly admit I was wrong and you were right. This is the thing. I don't need to be right. If I speak on a topic, I have thoroughly done my homework and obtained facts to make my determination. Facts over feelings. You aren't the only person in the world who disbelieved it. That's okay. You'll see. Don't believe me. But I was led to believe out the gate that you saw this on Dateline. That's what. And then we get a little bit further down here, and it seems like that they're really relying mainly on their own facts and information. So what are we even talking about, and what are we doing? I don't know. I don't know. Everybody. Miguel, 29. Brian was not Papa Roger. I've got it. Oh, yeah, I'm going to probably check this out here soon. CR coming through with the $5 super sticker. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Happy Saturday. Love it. The profile of Papa Roger was a painting by a Japanese artist of a Russian soldier, not something BK would choose, says Miguel. Ridiculous, says Iris. Daisy dead. I wouldn't prove nothing to nobody on YouTube unless you are a true friend of mine. I wish I would. I'm sorry for this, Papa Rogers. Really? Yeah, the Papa Roger stuff. I was like, that's wild. Again, like that was like, I remember the day in January, again, one of the earliest streams I did, a buddy messaged me, and I guess that it was coming through, again, I think it was Reddit or something. Somebody had seen it, and then I was just like, man, I'll jump on here and do a live. It's right when I was first started doing lives. I've been doing videos for a couple of months on stuff. See Jay right here. Follow my bud Jay. I was on the show last night, guys. Great account. Doing a damn thing. Goosebumps seeing body cam footage from Moscow PD responding to the call about young woman whose luggage was found in the road / underwear in the cup holder. And I remember that from the whatever body cam footage, I guess. The house right behind the Idaho 4 where they were found 8 months later. Dateline NBC says their source, the source, I keep hearing about the source, indicated Kohberger was not messaging the victims on social media. Okay. Yeah, I've got to check this out here. 4 students went about their lives blissfully unaware that someone was likely watching, stalking them. Here we go. Another video here. Check this out. Make sure chat's okay. Tsunami, what's up, man? Happy Saturday. $4.99 super chat. Public service announcement. Drugs are bad. Dave does drugs. Drugs make Dave do desperate things for money. Dave talks on YouTube. Don't be Dave. Tsunami coming through. Thanks for the $4.99, man. Hating on Dave. Get wild now. Get wild now on here. Yeah, there's a lot of that, right? Joe looking ass. I really don't understand those of you that know he didn't do it. You're taking this all too personal. Yeah, people get a little too wild. You need to be a little bit more in the middle of this thing, everybody. Because we don't know. Innocent until proven guilty, 100%. But multiple professionals and experts have said that the PCA is strong. And after reading it multiple times with Dan and going over it multiple times, and we'll do it continuously probably, and debate it, and, you know, any debate that wants to come through is welcome. I think that is actually what makes the conversation more interesting. Understand why the man's in the position he's in. It sucks that the mainstream media and the internet has gotten into the position it is with all of insane harassment that happens to the real people in real life. When names leak out, and that's in anything that's happening online. All the time. People being gross as fuck. We'll use it again, baby. Muddy in the waters. God, when are we going to get these calls, too? My God. That would be crazy, which I'm sure they're going to be protected forever. This actually looks really good.
After 4 a.m., an intruder was about to cross a threshold. He had a knife.
They should still be here. Kaylee would have been preparing for a trip.
Maddie was our family as well. These girls were best friends since 6th grade.
Murdered, along with Xana Kernodle and Ethan Chapin.
I miss him dearly.
4 friends stabbed to death. Allegedly by this man, Brian Kohberger. He's only charged, not convicted. He's presumed innocent.
This is literally a stranger.
So why them? We have learned things, exclusive information, about the murder weapon for one thing. Also the untold real story behind 2 curious traffic stops.
Whoa.
New details of another incident that are disturbing. Our search for answers will take us across the country and back.
It looks like they're diving into both areas, is what's interesting, into the bullshit and the facts. Were they able to tell the difference, man? That's a lot of people having issues with online. That's a lot of what we've been talking about recently on this show and podcast and live. Absolutely. CR, his voice is creepy. He has a very nice reporter, but creepy voice. It's good. But yeah, he has that vibe and with that background music going. Innocent until yes, but those same people saying that about BK are blaming people that are not even suspect. A lot of that going on. You got to be careful with that stuff, actually. Need some more evidence on a lot of stuff. The early days should have taught a lot of people lessons. Which, hell, a lot of people still think there's a lot of unturned stones from then, so. D Small is literally a stranger. Monica Parker, thank you for coming through here. Happy Saturday. Netflix really should do a series, one season for each of the victims, one for each of the roommates, and one season covering Brian's whole life. That would be awesome, actually. And I'm sure when Netflix gets a hold of this, it's probably going to be good. I really like the style of documentaries that they do. Prying Paula, what's going on? Hope you're having a good Saturday. Welcome. Hang out. Bam, Jay. Hit that like button. That's right. Almost 400 folks in here, guys. Thank y'all so much. While everyone is hanging out in here, please join up on the Discord. Always got a conversation. Oh, I see some folks popping in here now. Thank you very much, guys. Hell yeah. Devil Doll coming through. GG. Thank you very much, guys. Here is a link so you can get it early, or quick access to it rather. And then while it's up and we have a lot of people in here, always promoting the hell out of this right here, the Twitter, guys. Get on that Twitter. Boom. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate it. Crazy. Sam, good morning or good afternoon. Yeah, probably still. You might be still in the morning over there, about to go into the afternoon. Thank you for being here. A lot of speculation going on. That's the only way I can explain this Dateline episode. Did you actually saw the episode, Sam? I've watched tons of clips here today. Started this because of all the insanity going on Twitter, going back and forth in the Kohberger community, really, right? It's almost like its own thing now. Dogs over humans. Boom. One of the best names out here on YouTube. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. See our gift and memberships. Holy crap. Mary Stitt. I think I'm saying that right. I hope.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Love it. Give you a beer too. Good afternoon, Gianna. Annie Potts. This Dateline was like a true crime TV novel. Yeah, got some bows popping through. Thank you very much. Jay, again, thank you for hanging out last night, my brother. Had an absolute blast on last night's episode. Again, I'm going to promote that again. Call me a shill, call me a grifter, whatever you want. We hit 5K, and I'm excited and proud as hell about it, so I'm going to post it one more time. Boom. Last night was really cool. Very different, unique episode. And all the real OGs that came through, love you. Oh my God, Jay is doing it as well. Gifted memberships. Bam.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Love it. Daniela, thank you so much. That rules. Get a beer with it.
This is gun country.
Oh, no, you get a gun with it. My bad. Sorry about that. Love it. Thanks all you guys. Seriously. Oh, novela, my friend. It's a Spanish soap operas. I thought you misspelled it. My bad. It's me being an idiot, Annie. That'll happen. I apologize. Good stuff. Hell yeah. Thank you guys so much. Killing it. You guys rule. Yeah, again, I'm waiting for, let me check my phone here before I get in real trouble. Waiting for my fiance get off of work. Oh, she literally just said she's ready to rock and roll here soon. And we got to go do a little bit of shopping, a little bit of Saturdaying, if you will. Stay pretty busy during the week here in the Publicly Buzzed household. Dogs Over Humans coming through with $20. Thank you very much. Check your Twitter. Just copied you on something. Okay, I will do that. Love it. Right, let me also give you a follow. No, I already follow you. Sweet. Pull this down and bring it over. Assuming this is the one you meant right here. Tagging the docket. Make sure I can still see everything. Let's go in here and look at it. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Dogs Over Humans. One of my favorite names here on YouTube and in the chat. Anyone that knows me knows why. Let's see. To clear up confusion about the Brian Kohberger hearings on Monday, cameras will be inside the room, but will not get to watch it live. When finished, Law and Crime and other networks will then upload to YouTube. And remember, it'll be 12, 1, and 2 Eastern start time. So we don't know how long it'll take for them to be put on YouTube. Could take minutes or hours. My money is within minutes, though. Hope this helps clear everything up. So if there's multiple companies, Law and Crime, I bet you Court TV, there's going to be a lot of cameras in there, guys. And they're all going to be wanting to get this up first to get those hits on their respective channels, on their respective social media platforms. So I'm actually not even, I'm going to be at work. I know a lot of people probably taking off if they're covering this. Maybe I should. I'm going to cover it later. I'm not going to get into the rat race of it that day. I just feel like everyone's going to be covering it, and I eventually will be covering it, of course, and I'll be showing it, and we can get together here on my channel together and talk about it, and we'll do that. And it'll be cool. But yeah, it's going to be nuts. Everyone is going to be trying to get this out first. Again, racing to see who can break the story on their respective channels first. But yeah, thank you for that. Appreciate that, Dogs Over Human. I'll give you one more for that, Bane. Get a beer also. Get a beer also. Every time a YouTuber hits 5K, coughing never cries a bit. Thank you so much. That's really cool. Yeah. That's what's happening here in this community, guys. In real time, updates from the chat. That was dope as hell. Loved it. Okay. Oh, if it's on Peacock, I may have a chance there, Jay, actually. Might go to bed. Bath and Beyond, we have enough time. Well, sadly, we might actually, man. She loves to go to that place, and man, I don't even know if you're talking to me right now, but what's the other one? There's another like girly one that kills my sinuses. Like, man, I can't even remember. It's just tons of soaps, and it's in the mall. I don't know. I always get a headache when I go there. I don't even retain the name of it. I just know it as no, why? Where can we watch the Dateline special? Yeah, I think the Prime, that's what Peacock or NBC. Anything affiliated with NBC should have it. Hell, again, if you dig through YouTube enough here, seems like you're going to be able to find a lot of clips. Again, Carrie Rawson appeared on here as well, on Dateline. Again, she had an interview with Jay yesterday morning on his channel. Lawyer, someone that, I like on this channel. We've reviewed and done reaction to his stuff before. Another legal analyst that I like to look into, because then that's really at the bottom line. That's where I try to learn and then try to form my opinion around. And it's happening more and more as I move forward, if I'm going to be quite honest. And I still can go down these avenues, and I'll probably still have a conspiracy stream down there. I'm sure I will. You know, I like to dive into the weirder side of a lot of these cases, but at the same time, I'm having a lot of fun of looking at the actual legal side of it right now with my brother, especially. He has a really awesome way of looking at stuff and thinking about it. But looking at someone like the lawyer, Bob Mata, who graciously is hopefully going to be able to come on this channel and give some actual expert advice. Like, I'm really excited about that. But we got to see what these guys are saying, and they don't always agree, is what's really cool too. They have the debates and the arguments out here, and Twitter's a great space to watch that happen, and a lot of that's going on right now. So let's see what the lawyer says. Some inact quotes from Dateline Kohberger show. These are the types of women he never could have. The glove wearing obsessional insecure guy had a goof up. This is pure speculation, but he probably used this knife to compensate for others' insecurities. I'm not sure what we're supposed to learn from this. They think BK isn't good looking or cool. Do average slash bad looking guys never date attractive women? Someone asked Pete Davidson, what was that mean? I think he's hilarious. I just don't vibe with this type of stuff. P.S. There is plenty of evidence BK is the guy, but this isn't it. Even the lawyer right here saying, plenty of evidence to stack up against BK and to be presented. And that's what we really need to get down to and see what's going on, folks, at the end of the day. But I love it, man. These experts and professionals on here all day, and they also all come together like a super okay, what was the Power Rangers thing when they all formed and came together? Whatever that is, the Megatron maybe? I don't know. They all formed together on Twitter and they come in on Coffin Daffer. They swoop in on this lady. And it's pretty interesting to watch because he's always got a lot of wild takes. Let's see, jumping on a plane so we'll miss Dateline, but can't wait to hear it. Oh, this was before it happened, I guess. Which I don't hate Coffin Daffer. I don't have actual hate for her. And even she is a former FBI agent. She has some knowledge that she could loan to this, but I think she gets into the legal side of it a little too often and pisses a lot of people off. Is what ends up happening. Gianna, going to come down through here a little bit. I thought Dateline did a pretty good job with the information we have. Didn't seem like they were condemning Brian already. That's good to hear. That's good, actually. I want a more unbiased take on it. That's what we need here in this community more than anything. And that's for both sides. You either have people that are, he did not do it, or you have the people that he did do it. I mean, we need to have both of these conversations, except way less hate involved, way less of the negative energy involved in it. Come on now. Right here, Jay's going to be doing it, though. That's where you should be watching this, though. Jay's going to be covering this whenever it breaks on Monday. So definitely watch it on Jay's channel, and I will put that in the chat right here, folks. Please go follow my buddy Jay. He's fucking awesome. Killing it also out here. Again, I'm just having a good time here today, folks. He's getting close to 3K. He's coming up on it now. He's coming up on it. Let's get him to 3K. Anybody that's in here that isn't following Jay, do it right now. Awesome fucking channel. Covers a lot of stuff. He's getting ready to start covering the Family Feud killer. That's about to go to trial this coming week. So a lot of interesting stuff going on. And thank you everyone for being here. Dogs Over Humans Only Court TV will film Law and Crime. Will get feed after for YouTube. Okay, interesting. Some more knowledge being dropped. Thank you, Dogs Over Humans. Been a great. I'm glad you found us. Awesome. And I love watching the chat also. CR. Right here, Annie. I'll be chilling on the Zoom with my mic muted. I'll be watching now. Don't get me wrong. I'll definitely be watching. But yeah, I'm gonna be at the old grind. Okay, he was talking about me. Yeah, dude, there's another place. There's Bed Bath & Beyond, and then there's there's Bath & Body Works, then Bath & Body Works. I think that Bath & Body Works. Yeah. CR said it right after. That's the one I'm thinking about. My God. Yes, Heather said it too. Yes, everyone. Ugh. I can't handle it. It just destroys my brain. Diana Laftery. Maybe Publicly Buzzed could live stream and break down the show for those of us that don't pay for cable. Oh, there you go. I like that idea. Because I'm right in that boat now. I'm right in that boat now. I ain't had cable for a long time. Kendra, True Crime and Goth. Love it. Still go back to the early post on Facebook from BK's supposed sister mentioning finding security guard doing coke in car. A friend whacked out and did the unaliving as BK took off, unable to stop him. I have heard that one before. I have. Gone bankrupt, Bath and Body Works. Maybe that's not the one then if they actually went. They always have these crazy deals though, and that's why she always wants to go, but they're not really that great of deals. Dude, I have so much fucking soap in this house. Which I love soap, and it always smells amazing. Can't hate on that. And my hands smell amazing. They're kind of peachy right now, actually. I'm not hating on all the soap. We don't need all the soap, right? Louisiana coming through. Socrates, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Happy Saturday. Again, just coming on here again, just to hang out for a little bit, guys. Just waiting on really a message here. I have to go check on the old dog as well. Thank you everyone for just hanging out here mid-afternoon on a Saturday. Appreciate it. Gina, calm down now. Calm her down now, lady. I do love him though. The lawyer knows he's a good-looking man. He's a good-looking man. I'm way back on the chat, as you guys can tell. Dude, this lady right here, yeah. Andrea Burkhart is also an amazing lawyer. And it's an episode that we actually I plan on building. I want to make an episode with a lot of cool facts and stats. Me and my brother are going to do is going to be on the ping stuff. And that lady has an awesome episode that is actually pretty old. If anybody wants to go and check it out on her channel. Again, I believe she's a lawyer as well. Super knowledgeable on Twitter. But she did an episode on the pings, and she's actually from that area. And dude, I thought it was super interesting, and I want to build an episode around kind of looking into that stuff. And yeah, so keep an eye out for that. CR coming through, gifting memberships. Diana coming with it.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Love it. Have a beer as well. Oh my God, actually, Dogs Over Humans gifted 5 memberships. Rich Buddy, CL, Harlot Oscara, D Smalls, Annie Potts. Thank all you guys and welcome.
Welcome to the party, pal.
I'm gonna make y'all share a beer. Y'all have to share 1 beer. 2 beers. Get out of here. Y'all crazy. Cindy, good evening. Thank you from Rome. Thank you, PB, for the info and updates. No problem. I've been following this literally since, I made my first video 1 week after it happened, and we'll see this one all the way through. Again, we're going to be covering a lot more stuff, and I do cover a lot more stuff on this channel. But I do only have so much time because I work a regular job. So, and there's been so much coming out on this. It's been hard to break away. I'm assuming here shortly though, it's going to happen. We're not going to be getting a lot of stuff coming down the pike soon. Anything in the videos? Maybe there's one in here I've missed.
If you've watched Friday's Dateline,
Not really easy to find a lot of stuff in there. Oh, CL unscented soap is the best. I don't know. I like a good smell now. Yeah, thank you so much for the gifts. That's awesome, D Smalls. Saying thanks. Absolutely, it's so cool. We have a good good group here at Publicly Buzzed. ever growing as well. Actually surprised my gypsy hasn't come down here to see what the hell's going on. She's probably in the bed. I'll tell you right now, lazier than hell. Yes, she rules. She's cool. I like her level-headedness. Emily D. Baker, yeah, amazing lawyer as well. Now, I must admit I haven't dove really a lot into her stuff, but I keep seeing her mentioned, and I've seen, clips, of course. She's all over the place, and she's huge. But I've never actually went into one of her lives and hung out, like, regularly. But she seems cool. Yes, me too. I think that will happen today, right? Saturday. Hopefully the weather will be decent. That's what I struggle with here. Oh my God. Hopefully soon, Kimberly. Let's get it there. We're not there yet, though. Not quite. Oh my God. Yeah, I knew that was actually going to be getting people thirsty, the sound effect. I'm so sorry. I'm sure these NBC clips will also get this definitely demonetized. I bet I haven't actually played any NBC before. Hopefully it'll still count as, actually reviewing it and be under fair use, but I don't think it will be. Hopefully they don't yank it down though. I don't think they will. Come on, NBC. Don't be dickbags. Yeah, I don't usually come on this time frame either, midday Saturday. I have before. This is probably like second or third time. Again, that's why you should definitely sub up. And when you do, make sure that all the three little dots are clicked. When you do sub up, when you hit the three little dots, make sure all notifications are clicked rather. That way, whenever something like this does happen, I come on, whether I'm reviewing I do a lot of reactions here, guys, for other content creators and for stuff like this, for Twitter, for news stories. So you never know when it may come on when something interests me. And you can come hang out. Come chill out with the Publicly Buzzed crew. Mary, I think the gag order will remain until the trial starts. Then we hear about court events daily. Baker's bomb, former prosecution, however, also gives great insight on defense. That's awesome. See, that's a cool, like, I want a healthy mix. I want a little bit of both worlds. Hey, Dana, what's going on? Oh, you watched last night's show? Yes. You are real G. Love it. Papa Rogers coming through. Ladies and gentlemen, how many unidentified DNA profiles are there from the 1122 King Road crime scene? Yeah. I always say my Twitter feed is pretty confusing. It's either going to be, well, me and Jay and my brother were talking about this last night. It's either going to be like the cutest dogs ever, like animal videos, or you're going to get the wildest true crime, surveillance, wild ass videos in my feed. Like my video is madness. Like I may go from, oh man, this is a cute little dog. Oh my God. Like literally just jaw dropping reactions within seconds. Twitter is wild. It is the Wild West right now with content. And I'm here for it. Oh no. I hate that, Dana. I hate a Saturday with rain. Absolutely, Annie. Absolutely. Hate echo chambers. That's something I preach here all the time, Annie. Can't deal with it. I hate it. I want to hear everybody's perspective. Just got to keep it got to keep it respectful and nice. Not even nice, just respectful. Just don't attack anybody. Like, I let a lot go in here. Sometimes it gets a little bit edgy, and hell, sometimes you'll get nixed. Sometimes if you push over, I have a few mods lurking out here. Sam, always lurking. She has my blessing to take anyone out that she sees is going a little bit too over the edge. But she knows that I like to let it go, though. I love a Twitter fight now, and I'm getting on there. I'll get in a Twitter fight. Like, I'm serious. Like, it depends on my mood. Maybe that's dangerous. Like, I keep it real, though. That's why I think this is going to be successful and continue to be successful. You're just only going to get fucking real here. And on Twitter, you're getting super real. And, sometimes we'll disagree. We'll go, baby. I usually just joke. My Twitter fights are jokes, and then people get mad at the jokes I make or the joke gifs I make. I don't really attack anybody. But I'm definitely a little feisty on there. I like to see the opinions, though. Yeah, we got a judge, right, Tsunami? Judge Marshall is no longer making any rulings in this case. Judge John C. Judge will make all future judgments. So we got Judge. D Small. So in the Dateline, Kaylee's boyfriend got a call about all the cops there before she got the text. What? See, that's why I need to watch this. I need to make sure. I want to see all that stuff. Oh my God. How did you get locked out of Twitter for 11 hours? You must have said something absolutely insane, Mandy. What the hell? How did you get locked out of Twitter for 11 hours? On Facebook now, holy shit, I'm literally always restricted. Like, and it's for the stupidest shit. Like, I'm not even saying anything bad. It's just being misinterpreted. Like, by their shitty AI. Like, what the fuck is that crap? Let me know. What did you say, Mandy? For real. Twitter jail. How'd you get in Twitter jail? Twitter jail. How'd you get in Twitter jail? Oh my God. What are y'all doing out here? Everybody needs to come. Heather, what are y'all doing? You don't have to be pretty raw on there to be getting locked out. Oh man, I wish. I gotta work. Sadly. I'll be in somebody's chat though. I'll probably be in Jay's chat. I'll be in someone's chat though, hanging out Monday. Now don't get me wrong. Oh, Gina knows the party's here now. This is true, Heather. This is true. I hope Mandy's writing a book right now on why she got nixed for 11 hours. I would imagine. There's some people, I'm not going to name names. They probably wouldn't mind that I name names, but there's some people, and it's not you, Gina. There's some people, because yours usually get through actually, but there's some people that like, on almost everything they comment on my YouTube channels, they almost always go to where I have to actually review their comment because it's so like laced with, words that has triggered the YouTube AI or whatever. The one person goes through there almost, daily, and it's hilarious. Facebook sucks, honestly. Twitter rules, man. I have a lot of fun on Twitter. A lot of people, want to go down the political rail, whatever. I'm not doing that, man. It's a networking tool that is amazing. Like, me and Jay were going over this last night. Maybe we need to look into this judge, Rich Buddy. Nah, you're not. Yada-in-law says, I use no social media except YouTube, missing out on so much, but F it, no. The less social media you're on, I use social media because I do this. Like I'm in the true crime community, trying to go down this journalist path almost. Yeah, I don't like social media. I really don't. I'm not a fan of like a lot of the arguments that are, and it's the different, each little platform has its own little vibe about it, but I don't really like just being out there and open on social media like that. Right there. Good, probably smart threads. Coffin Dapper, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. Send this around to every channel. Papa Rogers is Coffin Dapper. Breaking. Yup. Very time consuming. That's my thing. Hell, you know how much time I put in this channel? I ain't got time to just be hanging out. It's not you, Gina. Now your comments get through. There's another one though, and I don't even think she would care because she's hilarious. But it still sounds like you because you're hilarious too. She's like, "Wait, no, is it me? No." I still don't oust her because sometimes I have to actually not let them go through. I'm gonna be honest. I'm like, man, that's a little much. Let's simmer down. Coffin Dapper. That's what I heard. I saw it in the chat. I don't remember whose chat. I don't remember who said that. People are nuts. All right, guys. I am going to pull her back, reel her in. Send a message here. Huh. Oh my lord, dude. I really hate phones, dude. I got your money, don't you worry. You guys made it fun though. Made this Twitter reaction video fun. Thank you so much. Everyone hanging out. Please sub up, hang out. Yeah, do all the things. Going live every Tuesday, Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Fridays, 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, Feral Fridays. Last night, again, was fucking fun as shit. Let me, again, post that show. Please go follow Jay. Jay is closing in on 3K. Get this man there. Dope-ass channel. Kills it. And we're definitely going to be working together some more in the future. Let me post the link in here. Again, this was the 5K special. Completely different type of episode. This is not crime. This is not a crime-related ep. So, boom. I would say check that out if you want to laugh your fucking ass off. AZ with the $5. Breaking news. Papa Rogers is Uncle Roger's brother. Dear God, it's coming out. It's all coming out. Oh. Have a beer, bro. Thanks again, everybody coming through here. Sleuthy Goosey coming through here. Hey, y'all. How you doing? Hope you're having a good Saturday. Sleuthy Goosey. I see you're in some of these brawls out here on Twitter now. That's what got me going today. Super entertaining stuff. Really coffin to offer, though. Your favorite lady out here. Oh, God. Craziness. We live in a crazy world. I hope it don't rain today. But yeah, I'm going to close this thing up. As you guys head out the door, please hit the like. Again, it helps this thing out. We're close to 200 likes. 342 people just hanging out in here. Appreciate that. I'm going to watch this thing. I've actually not watched it again. Just been seeing the madness going down on Twitter. The brawls breaking out, the bloodshed, the war zone. And I'm going to check it out. I'm going to find this. I'm going to hit the seas later, and find it. and report back. Let y'all know what I think. The clips that I watched today were super interesting. And the Papa Roger stuff. What the hell? What's happening? What timeline are we on here? Just looking through the chat real quick. Oh, making sure we're not missing anything. Alien Dog, hope you're having a good Saturday. The worst anybody can do is denying the truth, like the circus clown show. 6 beers before shopping. Getting a little buzz going before shopping is fun. As long as you're not driving. Drink responsibly, my friends. I know. Oh, my God. You guys are probably going to kill me when I use that sound effect. I know. I need some beer. All I've got's that damn liquor. All I got's Crown Royal, guys. I need to go. And as it warms up and it starts warming up, that's when I like to drink a little bit of beer. I did have one last night. I posted on the community there. Devil's Backbone Vienna Lager at a local restaurant. Shop my butt off. It ain't going to be too much shopping. I don't like shopping, but we do have to go get a few things from the actual store. See what's going on. Sleuthy Goosey. It's a rainy day in West Virginia out here looking for facts and justice. Laugh out loud. I can't believe you haven't watched it. I know. I'm literally just doing a reaction video on Twitter. I'm going to be checking it out, though. And I'm in West Virginia as well. It isn't raining here yet, but as of an hour and a half ago, I'm also in a very dark room, and I can't see outside yet. And that's going to be making me very sad. I have to go out in the rain and do some shopping. That is going to make me very sad. And West Virginia is not a large state. So if it's raining there, it's probably raining here. But yeah, gotta actually check it out. But I'll do a live about that too. Another reaction. CR, thank you very much. Hope you're rocking that Publicly Buzzed hat. We didn't do another giveaway. That'll probably be happening soon. We might do that on the members only show. These dope ass hats, somebody that wants to remain anonymous sent us. I've got a bunch over here beside me, and we'll keep giving those things away. Not all of them. I've got a bunch of special ones, some that are specific, and this person was cool with this as well. I made sure. Haven't seen them in the chat today, but I hope they're having a good Saturday as well. They usually always come through. Again, this is not my normal time frame. Random today. I woke up. Again, fiance's at work. I'm a little bit bored. Saw the Twitter buzz. I was like, man, let's just bust one of these out. Let's do it with everybody. Let's hang out. See what's going on. Cindy, I discovered Jay's channel yesterday and last night. Watched your collab. Well, you're in for a good time. Jay and his wife Shannon kill it over there. Absolute YouTube power couple, Twitter power couple. They're awesome. We are definitely going to be working together in the future. Again, Bob Mata from Defense Diaries is going to be coming on this show as well. Again, that is because of Jay. I did a reaction video of those guys talking about this Brian Kohberger, the grand jury stuff, and I couldn't be more excited to add some legitimacy to this channel with an actual criminal defense attorney. That's going to be nuts. Like, I'm absolutely stoked about that. Me and Dan are going to build a really good show around it and have some really cool questions for somebody that is an actual... that's actually in that, man. It's from the field. It's like I'm fucking jazzed about that. I couldn't thank Jay enough for being so awesome and accommodating from everything. All right, Gina, it's crazy. It's madness. People love it. It's entertaining. West Virginia too. Gianni. Am I ruining that? I apologize if I am. You're up closer to Maryland and PA border. Okay, I've been through there. I will. Sleuth the Goose, you got to come back once I watch it. I will. Yeah, I've watched a bunch of clips on Twitter here. But it seems like it was really well put together, but God, I don't know which. I was talking about the camps and the angles, and I don't know where they're sitting on it. Hopefully that they're more in the middle and being fair about it. But I was surprised to hear the Papa Roger stuff that they're saying. But also, and I have to go back and find it, but somebody is saying, oh, I can't believe I'm going to ruin it now, but somebody tweeted confirmed. They actually linked the Papa Rogers. I'll start looking through the comment section. Somebody down there, it's not confirmed at all in this episode. What did you watch? And then she starts, well, it's confirmed because of the research I've put into it. It's like, wait a minute, but up here with the hashtag Dateline, it made you were sounding like you were talking about it was in this show. So I'm very confused even from people on Twitter. And again, I'm gonna have to do my own due diligence and check it out. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to watch it. Oh, Gypsy. I don't know. Gypsy's insane. Gypsy is absolutely crazy. She's out of her mind. She's my beautiful girl, but I'm honestly surprised I left the door open. I don't know if you can tell back here. Probably not, because it's just us and two kitties. But I just wanted to, I'll make sure in case she needed to go out, she can come down and get me. But she's been chill. I think she's up in the bed, hanging out, enjoying a lazy Saturday. Lucky. But yeah, I will definitely report back on this. Yeah, we'll probably have some conscious mouth back on as well. I always have fun with him. I think the guest is what makes everything go. Bob coming through with the fight the power. Yeah, I love his vibe. He's cool. I like his no nonsense vibe. It's cool. Again, he said he liked our vibe from that show, so that's craziness. Ricky Cougar back, jumping up. He just woke up. This son of a bitch just got out of bed. Ricky Cougar back. My brother Dan just come up. Nothing at all. I'm literally doing a reaction video on Twitter and watching some of the videos from the NBC Dateline doc last night. The episode. I'm about to get off here. I'm about to go shopping. I'm literally just waiting. Asking where we're going to go get food now. Getting close. The age-long struggle, my friends. What do you want to eat? I don't know. What do you want to eat? I don't know. There's Gigi. That dog right there in the emojis is my brother Dan's dog. Gigi. All right, yeah, I've got to wrap this thing up, guys. Thank you all for hanging out. Appreciate it. Wild ass stream. As you head out the door, please hit that like. Helps us out after the fact, guys. And please sub up if you're not subbed up. Hang out with Publicly Buzzed more often. Again, I do a lot of reactions. We got a lot of cool stuff going forth. Again, we got some experts coming down the line, some more collaborations with other channels, and you never know when we will come on here and bust out some content. Good stuff. Good stuff. Real quick, right before we go, Dogs Over Humans, absolutely, you're amazing. Oh my God, Dogs Over Humans kills it out here. Oh wait, I'm throwing. There's Gigi. Please do a live with your dog. We'll see what I can do. I'll see if I can get her to chill out.
This is gun country.
You'll get one of those too. You get a gun country. See if I can get her to be calm enough. Gypsy is a pitty mixed with, I'm guessing, like a collie type of dog, because she has a pitty head, short pitty head. Her ears are fluffy as hell, or hairy, long hair, and her body's hairy, but she's like looks kind of pitty like. Her head's straight pit. It's crazy, but she's very rambunctious. She's something else. But yes. All right, I'm out of here, guys. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Appreciate it. I will see everybody down the way. I'm not sure when. Next time for sure that is scheduled will be Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern time, but you never know. When I watch this, I will be doing a reaction to this as well, so that will probably be soon. So keep an eye out. Thanks, guys. Have a good Saturday. Have a good weekend.
See, we shoot them up bang bang over here. We not scared of their motherfucking ass. I see, we shoot them up bang bang over here. We not scared of their motherfucking ass.